What's up, everybody? Welcome back to weekly roundup time again. And so first I'm going to show, just got this in the mail yesterday. Haven't had a chance to play it. Came right before I went to work. And been waiting to get my hands on a copy of this Typo Negative Bloody Kisses. Probably be my second favorite album from them. Got this in a trade with Ron Haggerty, so thank you to him. I sent a couple of CDs and a record. Both the CDs I'm gonna get back in my collection, but I figured it was an easy price to pay for whatever I end up paying for those CDs, to get this record that goes for, you know, north of $100 easy. So, and then get a couple of, start with the CDs, couple of new ones added to the collection from Amazon. I still haven't even cataloged these yet. We got the debut from Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten. Came sometime, I think Friday was when that came. And then Iron Maiden, The X Factor. I think a very underrated album. But don't know if you can really see on here. Like right here, it looks like somebody like took a buffer to the CD, like all the way around the outside edge. I didn't notice until get to Blood on the World's Hands, and it starts skipping like a whole class of first graders, and then it does it on the following tracks as well. So I took it out, the CD, and that's how it was. But fortunately, Amazon is going to be sending me a replacement. I should get in about a week. Then we got some Iron Reagan, crossover thrash. And this one is The Tyranny of Will. And if you check these guys out, you may recognize the vocalist. He is the vocalist from Municipal Waste. Then we got some Arch Enemy with Anthems of Rebellion. Be my second favorite one with Angela. Little hard rock, kind of mini super group. Brides of Destruction. Here Come the Brides. Tracy Guns and Nikki Sixx are the two, you know, kind of more well-known musicians on the album. And also John Corabi plays on the album, but he's not like credited as being part of the band. He does like all the rhythm tracks. We got some live Ozzy. His death anniversary was yesterday. Tribute to Randy Rhoads. Then we got debut from AC/DC, High Voltage. And then some Sabbath with Sabotage. Then we got some Christian thrash with Believer, and this is their Extraction from Immortality album. And we got some Children of Bodom, Halo of Blood, we got some In Flames with Clayman, we got Metallica with Kill 'Em All, and we got Deadly Sins from Seven Witches. Fantastic American band. Alright, kicking off the vinyl, we're going with a self-titled debut from Kiss. It's very hard to see, I think, if you're a person like me who didn't, really get into Kiss until, the late 90s. It's hard to see like how an album like this, or their first couple albums, didn't take off. They were, destined to, basically be done very quickly until first the live album came out. But if you listen to it, like I did, some almost 30 years later, you're like, how did this not hit at the time? It's just crazy to me. Then we got some Slayer, South of Heaven. And we got some Mastodon with Leviathan. And we got some Twisted Sister with Under the Blade. Dio and Holy Diver. So Sabotage, Power of the Night. We got some Nevermore, Politics of Ecstasy, my only one on vinyl. Their In Memory EP also came packaged with this. I treat it as a separate album because it is on a separate disc, and that album was a separate album of its own, so I count it as having two. But that's my only full length on vinyl. I have just about almost all of them on CD. And some Overkill, Taking Over, simply because my wife wanted to hear the Wrecking Crew. And we got some Death with their final studio album, Sound of Perseverance. 3-disc set with the demos. And some Typo Negative with Dead Again, the final album from them. Then we have some Anthrax with State of Euphoria. Recent reissue of Countdown Extinction from Megadeth. An official issue. Misfits Legacy of Brutality compilation. And Methods of Destruction USA for MOD, debut from that band. Billy Milano leaving eventually when he did SOD. Sorry, I had to get this out of my dog's mouth. My 7th Son Funko Pop, which I regrettably put on a lower level of the record shelf. Yeah, you can't have this. This is mine. No, it's not a toy for you. Yeah, I'm going to have to put this one up higher. That's for sure. But before she ends up destroying anything else, I'll go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless.